So what are we entering?
The Lower Sackville Wellness Center. I am the owner-director of the Lower Sackville Wellness Center. It is very cool. It's very cool. This past month we got into the details. This is where the details started to emerge, where me being basically a high-level coordinating, planning person, I don't mind the details, but we got overwhelmed with details. So I think the one thing that began to erode that glow was the fact that there were so many little things to be done, procedures to be put in place, setting up Blue Cross billing. It's an infinite array of things to be done, and the coordinator had to take a lot of that as a burden. And the other thing that happened during that period was a defocusing. So many people who had come forward in the early stages wanted to do something in the center. They wanted to teach this course. They wanted to participate in this way. And to be perfectly honest, I lost my focus. I let myself, because they were all great ideas, but they weren't my core idea. We have very core central services of massage, tai chi, yoga, and meditation. We began to get offers from people to teach different styles of meditation, different styles of massage, some interpersonal development courses, which maybe a year down the road would be appropriate, but at this stage of the game, what it served to do was to take not only my time and my coordinator's time, but also our financial resources. If we started planning to do these extra courses and these extra projects, with all well-meaning and great people, but at an early stage, only in the second month, it was too soon, too fast. And it's like blowing up the balloon too big. And I think people really wanted the center to be all of that. And I think my job as the director was to control that balloon, not let it get too big. And so that second month was one of rapid growth, rapid interest, people coming in as a result of the first month. And the details, and losing of focus, I think would be the two things that I had to deal with, or I became aware of in the second month. Well, actually, I think it was pretty dangerous, actually. I had to reassign staff. I have new staff in, and had to regain focus, because each time you take on a new project, even if there isn't a lot of financial activity there to set it up, it takes a lot of procedures, it takes a lot of thinking and action. It takes your time, even if it is just an hour here and an hour there. Multiply that by 5 or 6 things, and all of a sudden you've got a couple of days out of your week of non-core activity. So I think for any business, and for myself included, it was a real lesson I learned about paying attention to the details and not letting your focus get expanded beyond what your core is. Always remind yourself, what's the core business, and stick to it. And, you know, that was a big lesson this past month.